What's going on, guys? ISmileyzI here once again, and I was going to record my final parts of my LP today, but my voice is not 100% at the moment, so I can't do any of my impressions of the characters, so I can't really record that now. But I did want to record something, so I'm going to bring you guys this UU battle. It's an okay battle, but again, I just wanted you guys to get something out of me today. So you probably can tell that my voice isn't totally 100%, but anyways, let me just get on with this team preview here. I'm gonna nice call. Nope. Anyways, I built this UU team. I was building it around Napoleon, which is a stealth rocking 3 attack set, but it's offensive. And I got a Mew, which is nasty plot, 3 attacks. It's the Psyshock Fire Blast Giga Drain set, a Sword Stance Virizion, a Trick Flame Orb Chandelure, which is actually gonna work in this battle. You'll see it. Quillfish, which actually is pretty good in UU, even though it is an RU Pokemon, just because of its typing and Intimidate. And I have a Scarf Heracross, which still works, even though he has a Gligar. Scarf Heracross will, I don't know if it does something in this battle, but anyways. Looking at my opponent's team, biggest threat on his team is the Excelgor and Nidoking. I really don't have much. Heracross can check Excelgor pretty well, but Nidoking is going to be hard to check, especially if it's Scarfed. But anyways, guys, let's just get on with this battle. I'm going to lead with Empoleon, which is pretty much my standard lead against any team. He's going to lead with his Xatu, and I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump right off the bat, because I actually don't know why I didn't just go for Ice Beam, but because I mean Ice Beam would have just done more damage. But and I keep going for Ice Beams here. He's gonna Roost, but I don't really care because it does stall out a turn of his screens. He's gonna go ahead and U-turn into a Snorlax, and this Ice Beam's gonna do absolutely nothing, especially with Light Screen. So now I'm gonna go into Quillfish because it's a pretty good pivot against Snorlax, because I can get the Intimidate off and his attacks aren't going to be doing too much. Unfortunately, he does get the Paralysis, but it won't really end up mattering, as you'll see later in the match. He is going to end up going into his Xatu again, predicting spikes, but I predict him to do that, and I go into Chandelure. Now right here I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, and I know he's going to bring in Snorlax, but it doesn't matter, because I have the Trick Flame Orb. That's right, you just got burned, quite literally, actually. He's going to go for Pursuit. It's not going to do too much because I'm not switching out. What are you talking about? I'm not going to switch out. Chandelure. But I am going to switch out this time, as he does go for Pursuit. But it doesn't do that much because he's burned. I go right into Virizion, now that he's burned, he can't do anything to me. And I have a Lumberry, so even if he does get the Paralysis, it doesn't even matter. Here I go for a Leaf Blade because I thought he might want to switch into something, but he doesn't, like his Gligar or something. He just lets this Snorlax die. It's kind of useless, now being burned. He also gets a safe switch into Excelgor, but I do have the Heracross, and unless he has the random HP Flying, which I highly doubt, it walls it pretty well. So he's going to go for Bug Buzz, and I'm going to take that very nicely. I'm going to predict a Gligar switch and go into Chandelure, and just hit this thing with a Fire Blast, do a lot of damage, and let my Chandelure go down to an Earthquake. And I'm not going to let him Roost. I'm going to go right into Mew because I know I can kill him with a Fire Blast from this range. And I'm just going to go straight for it. As he brings in Milotic for some reason. Maybe he predicted the Fire Blast. I don't know, but I'm just going to go for a nice Giga Drain. And it's going to do a decent amount. I mean, it being a Milotic, 43% is a pretty decent amount. He's going to go for a Scald. Luckily, it does not get the burn, so he cannot wear down my Mew with the burn damage. And now he's just going to go right into Excelgor as I go for a Nasty Plot. A pretty good play on his part. I guess he predicted a Nasty Plot or a Giga Drain or something. I'm going to go into Apollyon because I'm pretty sure he's not going to Focus Blast for whatever reason. And I can get off I think I get out my Stealth Rocks. No, I go for a Hydro Pump. This turn, I believe, is the turn that I get up my Stealth Rocks as he decides to go for a Recover, thinking, I guess, that he's safe against this Empoleon. But he is not, because I have the Grass Knot, which is going to do about as much damage as the Giga Drain did, which is pretty good damage for it being a Milotic. He's gonna keep trying to Scald Burn me here. I don't know if I think it was kind of a bad play because I mean I don't have much of this Milotic. I guess I do have Virizion, but I can't really switch it in on. I mean, in fear that he might decide to randomly go for an Ice Beam or a Dragon Tail. But he just lets it die, and I think that was a mistake on his part. It does let him get a free switch into Nidoking, which can get a hard hit off on anything. So right here I'm just going to sack my Quillfish. It's paralyzed. It's not doing anything at all anymore, so I just let it die. With power probably would have killed like 3 Quillfishes, but I'm going to Mew because I'm pretty sure he's not Scarf, and if he is, I think it might be able to live in Earth Power. I just go for a Psy Shock. I get a critical hit, but it doesn't really matter because I would have just taken him out with another one. He decides to go into a Selgor, pretty much the only thing that can kill Mew at this point. And he's going to end up going for a final Gambit, which does end up taking out my Heracross. But he does lose his biggest threat, and only threat really to my team in Excelgor, and especially if his Nidoking isn't Scarf, which I don't think it is since he didn't bring it in. I'm just going to be able to take out the Gligar with a Giga Drain, and since his Nidoking is not Scarfed, I can just easily kill that with a Psy Shock. And if he didn't, well actually I don't know, if he was Scarfed, he might have won the battle, because not sure if Mew could have taken an Earth Power, and Virizion might, well I don't know, because Virizion might have probably would have lived in Earth Power. So anyway, it was a little closer than it looked, but I thought that was an okay battle. Anyways, guys, this has been the battle. I apologize for my voice. I hope it's okay to listen to. And I will see you guys in the next battle. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day.